Hey, I had some free time on this really beautiful afternoon here in Denver. I'm south of Denver actually right now at this labyrinth. And since I had some free time, I thought split town and go someplace natural and, connect and ground and center and all that stuff that we talk about so often that we're needing to do. And so I did. I seized the moment and I jumped in my car and I said, I'm going to this labyrinth. And so I made my first lap around it, and, I'm standing here looking at it right now, and it's so beautiful. And I wanted to share a lap with you guys. And it's because as I was walking through this on my first lap, I started talking to myself out loud, right? And I don't know if there's people around here or not. And I don't know. But that's something that I talk about often, because when we're trying to create some kind of spiritual connection, we need to feel ourselves doing it, or there isn't going to be a connection. I think any sort of spiritual connection is, it's individual to each of us, and so therefore we need to create that relationship with the universe, or the gods, or the angels, or your spirit guides, or your higher self, or whatever it is you want to call it. We need to create a relationship with that. Just like we do our friends, just like we do our family, right? Why is it any different? I don't think it's different at all. And so anyway, I'm one that, I'm one that jokes about, I'm the girl in the grocery store talking to herself, right? When something, occurs to me, or I'm having some kind of thought, or if there's a feeling that I'm needing to change, or that I'm needing to remember or address, or like all this thought process stuff, right? Because I'm one that gets really easily stuck in my head, and I know that a bunch of you can relate to that. And so instead of getting it stuck in my head, I try to get it out. So I either talk or I write. It's one of the two things. And so I'm the chick in the grocery store that's talking to herself when stuff occurs. So anyway, it's much more comfortable and much less weird when you're in a setting like this to, talk to yourself out loud. The power of words, the power of the spoken voice, both of those things is incredible. That power is incredible. So whether it's just words that you're playing over in your head, or if it's actually spoken words that you're saying to yourself, that you're saying to other people, or that are being said to you and you're audibly hearing them with your ears, there is so much power in all of those words. And so what are we listening to? Right? What are we saying? Right? And when we're needing to reprogram that or change it, or, get rid of some stuff and replace it with some other stuff, and, all of that, mindset kind of things that, we talk so much about and we hear so much about. That's why I like to talk out loud to myself, because it's real. It's getting it out. I can hear it. So then to be purposeful, okay, there's a tricky spot in this labyrinth right now, and I have to get up. Oh, kind of, okay, cool. Let's not fall down. That's a spiritual smack upside the face, right? Anyway, so I'm walking around this labyrinth the first time around, and I start talking to myself. And what I started saying to myself was my I am affirmations. And I'm saying them out loud as I'm walking around this beautiful setting. Listening to, there's a bunch of grasshoppers, jumping around, and there's some water flowing up there, listening to all those sounds, saying things to myself like, I am totally deserving of extreme joy, wealth, and romance. And to say those words and to hear them come out of my mouth in Mother Nature's beauty, there's something a little extra powerful about that. I mean, it totally works in the grocery store. Totally does. Say it to yourself wherever you need to, right? But there's a little extra power when you're underneath the sun, when you're underneath the open sky. You can feel the wind. You can smell, all the plants, and, looking at the rocks and all the different colors in the rocks, and it's a little extra powerful for me, at least. It's a little extra magical, So I'm totally deserving of extreme joy, wealth, and romance. I am stable. I am safe. I am loved. I am cared about. It is safe, easy, and natural for me to be successful. I am filled with the spirit of my gods, and I believe in myself. I'm so grateful to have my life. I love my life. And so on and so on. And along with the sounds of the motorcycles and their radios, and I am at peace. I like feeling peaceful and relaxed. I love my life. And I'm repeating these things over and over to myself as I'm walking this super lovely labyrinth that I'm wandering around right now while talking to all of you. And I hope that all of you are having a wonderful day also. And once again, if your day could be better, I hope that you can make it that way. And until next time, everybody, have a great day and find a place of solitude like this. If you're interested in knowing where this specific place is, send me a message or something and I'll fill you in. I couldn't give you the exact address or whatever, but I can totally point to a map and say, this is where that is. So if you're in the Denver area, then let me know, because it's, like I said, super magical place. Gonna finish up this lap of this labyrinth here and I think probably just sit in some quiet for a while, minus the sounds of the traffic and whatnot, which are completely not bothering me in a place like this, you know. So anyway, happy day, everybody. I'll see y'all again soon. Bye.